You know, whenever you listen to this track, it kind of sounds like a Super Mario RPG song, doesn't it? Welcome back, Wakelings. I am the expert of experts, the master of disaster, the one and only voice here, Cinema Gastrola, and we are back with another Yugioh Zatsudan. So, last time we did Crossroads of Chaos, I believe it was. Again, we're going to be doing the next one, which is Crimson Eternity, I think? Let's go ahead and get everything back up. Also, can I just say I love the soundtrack? Oh, it's Crimson Crisis, my bad. The soundtrack of this game is honestly pretty amazing. By the way, speaking of Forbidden Memories, I did a lot of grinding yesterday and the day before. I'm probably gonna do more grinding tonight while watching Bay, more than likely. Anyways, let's jump on in. So, it looks like we're starting with these assault modes. Oh my god, that's a lot of pets. 3300, 1500, 10 stars, Dark Warrior. Cannot be normal summoner set, cannot be special summoner set with assault mode activate. With this card special summon, you can send up 2 warrior type monsters from your graveyard. All monsters your opponent control loses 100 half of every warrior type monster in your grave. Dude! Bro, what? With this card, Yugioh is destroyed, you can special summon 1 colossal fire from your graveyard. This is kind of disgusting! What? Dude, this is like the new boss for warriors. Because you're almost always going to have a bunch of warriors in your graveyard. So this just... You use this with the A forces and you just... You know, extra half for every warrior on your side of the field. And this guy gives 100 hack to Gutson for every warrior in your graveyard and your opponent. Dude, this card's kind of disgusting. Current warrior. 1200 2,000 5 stars Earth Warrior. You can special summon this card from your hand by triggering 1 warrior type monster. If you do, it gains attack equal to triggering monster's original attack. That's disgusting. With how easy it is to get warriors out, that's disgusting. Oh my god. Like, you can just make it 2400 attack just by using Marine Captain if you want to, or like Marine Captain, special summon Marine Captain. I think that allows Marine Captain to special summon skill. I think, maybe. You can sacrifice a Marine Captain and special summon this dude. And, oh, here's 2400 attack now because you gained 1200 attack. This guy's pretty good. It's not bad. Debris Dragon. Oh, it's an effect tuner. 1000, 2000, 4-star Wind Dragon tuner. When this card's normal summon, you can target 1 monster with 500 or less attack in your graveyard. So summon that target and attack when negate its effect. Cannot be used as a synchro material, except for the synchro summon of a dragon. Other synchro materials cannot be level 4. Interesting limitation. I'm assuming that's so you can't like super seize things out with more level 4 synchro monsters. I kept messing with tuners to see how they actually work. But this does cover a good deal of the synchro requirements, it seems. Hypersynchron. 1600, 800, 4 stars light machine. Okay, that's not bad for a machine. Not as strong as you can be, but not bad. If this card is set to graveyard with a single summon of a dragon-type monster, that monster gains 800 attack, also banishes that face-up monster during the end phase. That sounds terrible. Why? Like, that just sounds... No, that sounds terrible, honestly. Red Dragon Arc Beam. Assault Mode. 3,525, Jesus, that's strong. 10 stars Dark Dragon. So you need Assault Mode to activate, yeah. After damage calculation, if this card acts, destroy all other monsters on the field. When this card on the field is destroyed, you can target one Red Dragon Arc Beam in your graveyard and some of that target. So, he just wipes the field. It's kind of disgusting. I mean, it destroys, all your monsters too, but like, if he's the only one on your side of the field, your opponent has 5 monsters, he's just like, haha, you have no monsters left. Of course, you know, again, magic trap cards can just negate attacks and such, so it's just like, meh, it doesn't matter if you attack, I'm just gonna negate your, well, I mean, negating the attack doesn't really matter because he's still an attack. So it's not stopping that. So, if he attacks, and the opponent uses Mirror Force, does this effect still go off? I mean, technically he never did damage, so I'm assuming that negating the attack will make it so that, it never activates. Trappier, 1900, 1600, 4-star Dark Fiend. Wow! Another 1900 Dark Fiend. It's not like we haven't seen plenty of those before, right? Cannot be normal summon set, must be special summon from your hand by summon one face-up trap your opponent controls. Bro, what? That's kind of disgusting. It's like, what's that? You got Royal Decree? Oh, I'm gonna sacrifice your Royal Decree and summon this to you. Oh, you have Gravity Bind? Goodbye, Gravity Bind. It's gone now. Here's Trappier. That's actually kinda disgusting. And pretty good, honestly. The downside is, if your opponent doesn't use anything that stays off the field, then this is just a dead card in your hand. That's the only downside. But otherwise, it's, you know, I think it's pretty good. Windsword Marauder. 1600, 1000, 4 stars warrior card. Hello, hate. Once per battle phase, if this card attacks a defense monster, it can make a second attack in a row. Okay, that's pretty good for a warrior. If this card attacks a defense... Oh, it gets very meteor crush. You're not running traps at this point? I guess so. I mean, I do have to remember that traps are getting weaker and weaker as time goes on. This card's actually pretty solid. Like, it's a warrior, it's got decent attack, it's dark. A lot of warriors here are darker, and it just gets 2 attacks if it attacks a defense monster, and it has Fairy Meteor Crush. Pretty good. Dark Hinker. 1,1300, 2 stars, Dark Fiend. When this card you control is sent to the graveyard, look at the top card of your deck. Return that card either to top or bottom of your deck. I mean... Your usage is mostly for the tuner, but the effect could be useful. It could be useful for like, do I want this now, or do I want to sand the next card on my deck, or on top of my deck? It's okay. Blackwing, Gale, the Whirlwind. 1300, 400, 3 stars, Darkwing. There's a lot of dark in this set. If you control a Blackwing monster other than this card, you can special summon this card from your hand. So Black Wave is a new type, I see. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. That target's attack defense becomes half its current attack defense. That's pretty disgusting, honestly. That's actually pretty disgusting. Just like half attack defense. You're fine. That's very scary. Bora, the spear. You're gonna have to save me where you can't special summon it. 1700, 800, 4 stars, dark winged beast. Okay. I think they're all winged beasts. Which is good because we haven't really had any good winged beast deaths. Okay. Yep, same thing. If this card, oh, it has Fairy Meteor Crest. That's pretty good. The weird thing is, I don't think there's really been that many, Gale is permanent, by the way. What do you mean it's permanent? Oh, oh god. That's even more disgusting. So, the odd thing about these, Black Wings is, winged beasts are usually winged. These guys are dark, so you can't really use them with other winged beasts as easily if you're going with, an elemental type deck. I mean, if they're good for winged beasts, I'll tell you that. But, like, they're not gonna get use of, like, Rising Air Current. That the other winged beasts are probably gonna get use of. It's still a very solid, deck type so far. Sirocco Pagon. 2,905 stars dark winged beast. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can normal summon this or set this card without tripping, okay? Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can target one Blackwing monster you control until the end of this turn and gains an attack equal to the combined attack of all Blackwing monsters currently on the field except itself. Also, for the rest of this turn, you can only attack with that monster. So, this is disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. If you combine it with Bora. It's like, what's that? You got a face down monster? Uh-oh. Bora's got like 5,000 attack and it's gonna just destroy you. Yikes. Twilight Rose Knight. 1,003 stars from Warrior Guard. Monsters your opponent controls cannot target plant monsters or attacks. What? Well, this card is normal summon. You can special summon one level 4 and lower plant monster from... What? Interesting that you're having a warrior for a plant type deck? Huh. I mean, it's still very good for a plant type deck, but at the same time, it's like you're throwing a warrior at Rose Dragon support. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, I forgot what Rose Dragon did. Honestly, Summon Reactor SK. 2,105 stars Machine Dark. Of course, I'm a monster summoned to your opponent's side for field eats or inflict 800 damage to your opponent. Ew. During the final phase of the turn, this effect is activated. You can negate the attack of one monster your opponent controls. Okay. You can summon one face up Trap Reactor Wi-Fi. Clever name. One face up Spell Reactor Re. And this face up card you control graveyard is special summon one Flying Fortress Skyfire from your hand deck or graveyard. You know, that is very clever. That is a very clever naming scheme. You know what? You know what? That is a very clever naming scheme. I I did not catch that naming scheme until now. That's very clever. If you want to play plants, make sure you use Glow Up Bulb, Spore, and Lone Fire Blossom. It's interesting how many of these decks can be used for monster types and elements and all of that. Unless you're playing Sea Serpent or Reptile. If you play Sea Serpent or Reptile, then I don't know what you're doing. Or Thunder. This is an interesting card, though. It's kind of like XYC. Those XYC guys. So what does Wi-Fi do? 800, 1800, 4 stars, Dark Machine. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a trap card, you can destroy the trap card and inflict 800 damage to your opponent. Yikes! Scary! It's just a trap negation. Okay, that's okay. Spell Reactor, Thunder Dragon later gets support. Really? Thunder Dragon? Interesting. 1200, 900, 3 stars, Dark Machine. Once per. So this does the same thing for spells. Those are very, very powerful effects. Luckily, they're not very strong monsters. They're not very strong, so you can kill them off easily, but like, those effects are very scary. Also, I think we've only seen dark monsters this entire deck. Or set. Yeah, everything's dark in this set. 100, 1100, 3 stars, Dark Machine. When this card's normal summon, you can target 1 level 4 Dark Machine type monster in your graveyard. Special summon can't target defense, but its effects are negated. There's a lot of cards that negates effects now, too. It allows you to special summon stuff, but it just negates their effect. I mean, that's one way of handling special summoning. And honestly, that's not a bad way. Because just being able to special summon things with their effects intact is kind of busted. So I approve of this method of special summoning, honestly. Early Black Wings won Worlds when it came out? Really? I mean, they do seem pretty good. Alright, let's see what Skyfire's all about. 3,000, 2,500, 8 stars, wind missing. Why is it wind? How did it become wind? So yeah, you need summon reactors SK to do it. Once per turn, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, destroy 1 card your opponent controls. And once during each of your opponent's turn, you can activate one of the following effects. When your opponent normal summons or special summons a monster, destroy it and inflict 800 damage to your opponent. Dude, that's dumb. Just like, nope. Just gonna negate your summon, you take 800 damage and you lose your summon. When your opponent sets a card, destroy it and inflict... Dude, what? It's just like, no matter what your opponent does, it's just like, yep, destroy it. Their headliner very easily becomes a 5k beer with their dragon. I can imagine. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! At this time era is kind of broken, not gonna lie. Ah, yes, these guys. I'm not even gonna pay much heed to them. 500, 1800, 3 stars, Earth Machine. In attack, Morphtronic monsters you control can attack your opponent directly. That's actually kinda good. It defends other Morphtronic monsters you control cannot be destroyed in battle. That's also pretty good. Honestly, this is a very solid card. If only it wasn't Morphtronic. If it was like any other monster or any other archetype, this would be a very good card. But because it's Morphtronic, that's kind of terrible. And it's in that. That's unfortunate that it's stuck in that archetype. Slinkin! 1200, 800, 4 stars, Wind Machine. In an act, once per turn, you contribute 1 Morphtronic monster and destroying 1 card of the field. Okay? It depends. If this card would be destroyed, you could destroy another Mortronic monster you control instead. Why? This is kinda just a whatever card. Doom Kaiser Dragon. Assault mode. 2900, 2008 stars, Fire Zombie. Normal effect there. When it's special summon any number of zombie monsters from either player's graveyards in your side of the field. Those monsters' effects are negated if they are destroyed during the end phase this turn. Again, it does that effect, okay. So, yeah, battle position just, it doesn't really matter at this stage of the game, really. They tried something different, but it didn't really work. If it was earlier in the game's life, it might have worked better, but, like, not at this stage. This guy just wants to, swarm you. Otherwise, I don't know, like, he doesn't really seem as good as some of the other, assault mode guys that I've seen. If I mean, you know, Red Dragon and Colossal Fire seem a lot better than that guy. Hyper Psychic Blaster. 3500, dude, these guys are all really strong. 3500, 3000, 11 stars, Earth Psychic. Oh, it's a Psychic. If this card battles a monster at the end of the damage step, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack and gain life points equal to its attack. That's kinda scary. That's actually really kinda scary depending on what it's destroying. Oh god. That's a very good card for a psychic monster. Life gain is bad. I mean, the life damage is a good bonus, and it's a 3500 attack monster. The problem, though, again, magic cards are easy to stop. So, getting these guys out is going to be hard because magic cards are so easy to stop. And, you know, monsters are easy to kill. So, honestly, even though they're very strong, unless you have a way of protecting them from dying, which is very hard to do because, you know, there's 50 million ways to kill monsters. Yeah, like, well, you're gonna have a lot of protection for these guys. And in the end, I don't know if that's gonna be worth it. Because you gotta protect your Assault Mode Activate spell card. You gotta protect your monster, and, you know, all that other effect. You gotta get the cards, too. Stardust. Still, you know, that's a lot of protection you gotta do for these guys. Arcanite, yeah. This Magician guy. 900, 2300, 9 stars, light spellcaster. Interesting, he's not super strong dude. When this card special summon, place 2 spell counters on it. This card gains a 1,000 at half of each spell counter on it. Okay. Never mind, he is very strong. You can remove 2 spell counters from this card and destroy all cards or... What? Okay, dude. I'm just gonna make myself 900 attack, but you lose everything on your side of the field. Okay, dude. Okay. That's just dumb. That's really dumb. So disgusting. Arcane Apprentice. Yeah, it's not hard to search things. 1,400, 2 stars, Fire Spellcaster. You don't see Fire Spellcaster very often. And if this card's set to the graveyard for a synchronous summon, you can add 1 Assault Mode. Okay, there you go. There's a way of searching for Assault Mode. That's actually kind of hilarious. That's hilarious timing, Tate. Assault Mercenary. 1800, 300, 4 stars Earth Warrior. There's a good warrior monster just based on the hack alone. One is per turn, you can return one assault from your hand or graveyard if you get it destroyed. Bro, what? Okay, so the assault types are their own archetype. I didn't realize it was going to be its own complete archetype. Scarpin Venom Fusing Dragon. I don't even know if I know what that is, in all honesty. I don't think I've seen that. It might be in a layer set. Also, this is just like Where Garurumon with a blaster. Assault Beast. By the way, did you guys see that I've seen Venom? I don't remember Venom then. Have you guys seen that Konami was trying to sue Uma Musume for something gameplay mechanic related? Just like, bros, come on. Just because Nintendo tried to sue or do a patent thing with gameplay mechanics doesn't mean you get to do that for every other company, for everything ever. That's not intentional. Oh, I see. 1900, 4 stars Earth Beast Warrior. That's a good Beast Warrior. You can discard this card to the graveyard. Bro. Okay. Sir. Just here, have assault mode. You get assault mode. I mean, it is a 1900 hack monster too. So either you're sacrificing a strong hack monster, or you're getting that card. Either or. Nightwing Sorceress. Hello. 1300, 1200 3 stars Winged Spellcaster. You can activate assault mode. Activate the turn it is set. Naughty. Is assault mode activate a trap card? Life Force Harmonizer. 800, 400, 2 stars Winged Psychic. When your opponent activates the card's effect that inflicts damage, you can discard this. Okay. This is kind of just whatever. That's a fact. Nobody cares about this card. Hey, it's a Gladiator Beast. What do you do, buddy? 1600, 1200 3 stars Earth Beast. Okay, it goes. When this card's best summoned by the effect of Gladiator Beast, destroy your opponent's monster by battle. Oh, it does all of that. So when it gets special summon and destroys a monster by battle since a graveyard, you can add a Gladiator Beast card from your hand, okay? Again, you can do the whole shuffle it in your deck, special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's not bad. It's honestly not that bad. It's more Gladiator Beast shenanigans. They just keep getting one extra card per set, making them even better. Oh boy, frogs! We love frogs. Is that a Professor Frog? 100, 2000, 2 stars, Water Aqua. This card's name becomes Death Frog while on the field. Oh god, oh no. Monsters your opponent controls cannot target monsters for attack except this one. When this card is set for the field or graveyard, you can add one frog monster from your deck or graveyard in your hand except this guy. So, if you have 2 of these guys out, we have the whole, we have the Solar Flare Dragon or Marine Captain BS happening here, I see. So this causes the Marine Captain shenanigans, but for frogs. What is her fascination with... Why did they make frogs of all things so strong? I don't understand their fascination with the frogs. That's scary, though. Air burn, one turn kill. Oh god. Flip-flop frog. 500, 200, stars, water, aqua. Once per turn, you can flip this card in face down defense. When this card's flip face up, you can return monsters your opponent controls their owner's hand up to another face up frog. Oh god. Bro. Bro. Oh god, bro. That's disgusting. Dude, this is like Super Hane Hane. This is Hane Hane on steroids. Ew. Ew. Hey, it's a BS Big Core MK2. It's no Gravius guy. Hey, I remember you from Gravius. 2400, 1106 stars fire machine. You can control no monsters. You can normal summon this card without tripping. When this card is special summon, place 3 counters on it. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. Oh, okay, so if this card acts or is act, remove 1 counter from this card and damage stuff if you cannot destroy it. So, for some reason, they love making Gravius cards kind of suck a lot. It's weird that they make the Gravius theme cards really, really bad. Alright, give me just a second. I am gonna double check a couple things real quick. One second. Give me a second. I'm just checking something on Nimi's end. Give me a second. Where is Nimi? I'm not seeing anything from Nimi right now. Alright. I have to go check to see if Nimi was doing anything. Alright. They just got new cards. I mean, you know, in my home. What am I seeing? Is that bar going through Tomato? Is that supposed to be happening? 400, 800, 3 stars, dark land. When one other face-up height, when one other face-up plant height monsters are hit by the effective spell or trap card your opponent controls, you contribute this card to draw 2 cards. It's an inmate tomato. That is such a weird idea. But honestly, one of the things I like about the Yu-Gi-Oh series is the way they do puns and references. It's honestly very clever. I wonder if Ina had anything to do with some of these. These names are very Ina-coded, I feel. It's just not a bad thing for a plant deck, honestly. That's very solid. Scanner. Yeah, that's a scanner. 1-star light machine. Once per turn, you can select one of your opponent's monsters that is removed from play. Until the end phase, this card's name is treated as it copies the monster. Okay. And if it's removed from the field while this effect is applied, it's removed from play. Okay, that sounds like this card could get very, very scary. It just doesn't copy the monster's effect. Oh, it's only until the end phase. Ew. That's once per turn, though. You can just do it every turn. Makes sense. But, like, I can lead to some very scary stuff. It's like, oh, you got a 3,500 attack monster removed from play. Now I have a 3,500 attack monster. Not bad for a machine deck, honestly. If, you know, you are dealing with remove from play shenanigans. You make some fortress weapon. 1,700 200 4-star start machine. Cards cannot be sent from the deck to the grave. Oh god. Bro. This wrecks so many gimmicks. That is an evil monster. It's just like, haha, you can't do your gimmick anymore. Okay. I applaud you for making a monster like this. And it's also a viable monster. It's a dark type, it's a machine, so you can run it in either type. And it's got pretty decent attack. I mean, to be fair, the attack kinda doesn't really matter in the long run. But like, that effect's very good. Yeah, so for actor... Is that an antlion? It's just an antlion. 800 1,000 4-stars Earth insect. This card gains 300 defense for each spell a trap on the field. If an instant type monster you control would be destroyed, you can destroy this card instead. They like doing that. What they have, if another same type monster is destroyed, you can have this one destroyed instead. They really like doing that a lot. So here's a question. If this is face down, and it gets attacked and flipped face up, does it get the 300 defense bonus when it's flipped face up, or does it have to be already face up? Because if you could just put it face down and it gets flipped up and it gets the effect when flipped up, I'm assuming it doesn't, because it doesn't say flip. I'm assuming it has to already be off the field, face up. Which, if that's the case, that character doesn't really do much with the 300 defense, in all honesty. Crossover Field. 800, 1,200 4-stars Winged Insect. Pretty decent attack, okay. While you control another insect monster, if an insect monster... Oh, it does Fairy Meteor Crust. Oh, god. It applies, but yeah, okay. So this is scary. This guy is scary in an insect deck. It just, if you have another insect with this guy, all insects just get Fairy Meteor Crust. That's very scary. That's very scary. You know, they are really making defense mode very, very unsafe. They're basically taking defense mode mechanic and just nuking it. They're just nuking the defense mode mechanic. Like, oh, you're playing defense mode? Get punished. Get punished for playing defense mode. That's how it's been the past few sets. To do some wormus the current insect boss. B-list soldier. Get B-list? Like B-list actor? That's actually clever. 900 400 1-star winged insect. You can tribute this card and one face-up insect monster except that guy to draw 2 cards. Not bad. Not bad if you're ahead of the game. Drawing 2 cards is pretty good. Not gonna lie. If you can special summon him out, which I'm assuming you can, then, you know, That's pretty good. Hydra Viper. Yeah, it's the Hyper Viper is Hydra Viper. 1800, 404 stars, Water Reptile. Pretty good for a water gag. Pretty good for a reptile gag. Each time this card declares an act, you must attribute one aqua type monster. This card can act 3 times during each battle phase. Not as good anymore. Unless, well, actually, there was a water type gag that wanted you to have like a whole bunch of water type monsters in the graveyard. But this doesn't seem worth it, in my opinion. You're sacrificing stuff on your field that you probably want to keep on your field. The one thing I can see with this being good is if your opponent has no way of stopping direct attacks, you're just doing like, what, 5,400 damage at max? 1,800, 3,600. Yeah, 5,400 damage with this guy in a single turn. That's the only use I see this guy being in a gag. Just, I don't think you want to. Well, you can always have them hack last, but still, it's like, you know. Oh, look, the aliens are back again. Yeah. 206 stars, Dark Reptile. Interesting, it's a reptile. You can remove 2 A counters from anywhere up the field to special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can place 1 A counter on each face-up monster you're going to control. If a monster with an A counter battles an alien monster and loses 300 active defense from each A counter during damage calculation only. You can only control 1 alien overlord. I mean, it's still aliens. And aliens still don't really seem that great to me. This does seem like the boss for aliens. But like, still, they don't really seem that great to me. Alien, Ammonite. 500, 201 stars, Light Reptile. When this card's normal summon, you can target 1 level 4 or lower alien monster in your graveyard. Special summon it, but destroy it during the end phase. It just doesn't seem that great, in all honesty. Yeah, they play poorly with other cards. They only play with themselves. With their own archetype, I should say. Dark Strike Viper. 2600, 1800, 7 stars, Dark Machine Synchro. 1 Hooner plus 1 or more non-Hooner monsters. During your main phase 1, you can tribute 1 monster. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the tribute monster's level off the field times 200. You can only use this effective Dark Strike Fire once per turn. That is, that sounds like it could be very dangerous. But at the same time, I mean, it is a 2600 attack monster. If you have monsters that play with being sent to the graveyard, which at this point there's a lot of monsters that do, it sounds like it would be a very good combo with this card, but like, I don't know. I have to see this in action to see just how good this card really is. It's not bad. I just would have to see how it actually is. Alright, give me just a second again. One second. Blackwing Armor Master. 2500, 1500, 7 stars, Darkwing Beast. 1 Blackwing Hooner plus one or more non-Hooner monsters, okay? Cannot be destroyed by battle. And if you ain't no battle damage from an action involved in this card. Oh, you hate no battle. Okay, so it's just like, yep, you can't hurt me. After every damage step, if this card active monster, you place 1 legs counter on that monster. Max 1. You can remove all legs counters from your opponent's monster. The active... Oh. I see! So, you can't kill him in battle. He doesn't take damage for battle. If he fights a monster, and then later on he can just be like, you know what? Attack and defense are now 0. Disgusting, dude. This guy is disgusting. This the weaker one? This is the weaker one? Oh, I'm scared to know what the other one's like. Hyper Psychic Blaster. 3,000, 2,500, 9 stars Earth Psychic. 1 Hooner plus 1 or more non-Hooner Psychic height. Okay. If this card acts as a defense monster, carry Meteor Crust. That's scary. After the damage step, this card acts as a defense monster, and that monster's defense is lower than this card's attack. Use original values if other monsters no longer... Okay, it gains life points equal to surplus. Full Armor Master. Can you link it to me, Hate? Because, you know how it goes with the site and me. Arcanite Magician. Okay, I'm starting to see a thing here. So, for the Assault modes, all of the Assault mode guys require the synchro versions of these guys. I mean, they're probably not hard to get out because synchros, but like, the fact that they're synchros makes it a little bit harder to go with the Assault mode forms, I feel. 400, 1800, 7 stars Light Spellcaster. 1 Hooner plus 1 or more non-Hooner Spellcaster. If this card is Synchro Summon, place 2 spell counters on it. It gains 1,000 after each spell counter on it. You can remove 1 spell counter from your field, and target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. You're not playing full Assault mode? Yeah, it feels like it's kinda hard to do. Okay, let me see what this guy is. 3,000, 3,000, okay. Unaffected... Oh, so you just can't kill this guy. So this guy's virtually immortal. This guy is immortal. Unless you kill it in battle. You have to beat it in battle for it to die. That's dumb. I will, each time I'm putting your legs counter, one guy solves, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls. Oh! Oh! He's just like, okay, I'm gonna take your monster. You're just mine now. You're just mine now. And you can just be like, I destroy all monsters with the legs counter. This guy's broken. This is a broken card. This guy is an absolutely broken card. That's so broken. Cosmic Fortress Golgar. Is this an Eldritch Being? Is this an Elder God? 2,600, 1,800, 5 stars Light Reptile. Alien Ammonite plus 1 or more non-Hooner alien monster. Core Master is the headliner. Once per turn, you can select any number of face-up spell and trap cards. Return those cards to their owner's hand and distribute new 8. It's aliens. It does alien shenanigans. I can't really care about the aliens. They just don't seem good. Alright, give me just a second. 1 second. And with Powercraft and GX, I can imagine. Prevention scar. Equip only a monster you control if it was changed from face-up attack and defense this turn. Select one monster your opponent controls. That monster cannot act or change its battle position. When the equipped monster is destroyed, and this card is sent to the graveyard, remove from play the equipped monster, or a selected monster. That doesn't really seem that good. This kinda seems kinda garbage. Vengeful Serpent. When control of the equipped monster changes, inflict damage of its original act to its new controller. You can get out her and what, dude, that's dumb. That's really dumb. This card... There's probably some shenanigans you could do with this card. There's probably some form of shenanigans you could do with this card. I mean, creature swap. You can do creature swap with this card. They'd just be like, here, have a 3,000 attack monster. Ain't 3,000 damage. That seems kind of disgusting, honestly. Yeah, Blackwing's I'm noticing is very disgusting. Star Blast. It sounds like a Starfire attack. Pay any number of life points in multiple of 500. Reduce the level of one monster you control or got in your hand by 1 for each 500 life points you pay until the end phase. Interesting. That's actually kind of disgusting. It is situational. But this looks like it could be kind of disgusting depending on what you want. It makes it so you don't have to tribute a 5 or 6 star monster at all. At the cost of like 500 or 1,000 life points. It's honestly... Yeah, it's situational. It's still not bad, though. It's an interesting mechanic. Legendary option, yeah. Raptor Wing Strike. Shuffle one Blackwing monster you control into the main deck. Add one Blackwing monster from your deck and oh god. Oh god. Oh, you mean Legendary Ocean, not Legendary Option. I was like, what? Oxen? What's Oxen? Okay, so this card is scary. Because it's just of how Blackwings are. You're gonna be used on your Blackwing deck for sure. Rusty Engine. Go keyboard. Oh. Alright, equip only a Mortronic monster. This is back by default. If the equipped monster is destroyed, inflict damage to each players. Okay. This sucks. Don't use it. Don't play Mortronics. Just don't. And here's another Mortronic card. Each time a monster's battle position is changed, place one more counter on this card. All Mortronic monsters gain 300 after each more counter on this card. When this card is destroyed, it's sent to purple field graveyard. Yeah, it's terrible. Assault Overload. Tribute one Assault Mode monster, inflict damage to both players equal to its level times 200. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. That's scary. You're fine. In fact, you're not really going to be using the assault mode forms that much, I feel. But you're right, that's scary. Assault Heliform. Return 1 assault mode monster from your hand. Yeah, draw 2 cards. Meh. Assault Revival. Remove from play 1 assault mode activate from your graveyard. Destroy all monsters you control and summon 1 assault. Oh. Okay. It does get negated and stuff. If it's removed from the field, remove it from play. But I mean, it's just there on the field. It's just a big beefy monster that's gonna beat the crap out of you. That's okay. Psychic Sword. Equip only to a psychic type monster. While your life points is lower than your opponent, the equipped monster gains the act equal to difference max 2,000. Scary! Very, very scary! If you're negating, you're using it for synchroing, yeah. That's a scary thing. Telekinetic Power Well. Special summon any number of level 2 or lower psychic type monsters from your graveyard. You take damage equal to the whole level of those monsters times 300. I'm not a fan of psychics. I don't like the whole take damage to do stuff gimmick they do. Here's another Gladiator Beast thing. Target face-up Gladiator Beast monster you control gains special turn act of enemy. While this card's in your graveyard, you can return 2 Gladiator Beasts from your graveyard deck and return this card in your hand. You can Gladiator Beasts get use their effect if you use this effect? If so, that's kinda disgusting. They're awful at this point. Poor Gladiator Beasts. Poor Gladiator Beasts got outlived. Sea Cannon. It sounds like something for a plant deck. Each time a plant type monster is summoned, place one plant counter on this card, max 5. You can set this card in the graveyard and inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each plant counter on it. That is, that's scary. That's actually scary. Because you're gonna be summoning a bunch of plants. The ban list of the time, that is true. I don't know what the ban lists actually are of the time. Super Solar Nutrient. Sounds like a plant thing. Activate this card for trigger in 1 level 2 or lower plant type monster. Special summon 1 plant type monster from your hand or deck whose level is less than or equal to the level of the trigger monster have to field plus 3. What? So, if it had like, I don't get it. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. When that monster leaves, yeah, that whole thing. So, whose level is less than or equal to the level of the trigger monster have the field. So, if you had level 2, it could be up to 5 stars max. Okay, I get it now. That's a weird way of putting it. Hey, we got 6 samurai things. Tribute, who face up 6 samurai monsters? Special summon 1 great soaking CN from, okay. Just, here you go, have your big boss. Here's your big boss, enjoy. Verdant Sanctuary. When a face-up insect monster is destroyed by battle or card effect is sent to the graveyard, its controller can add 1 insect monster with the same level as the destroyed monster from your deck in their hand. That's kinda good! Yes, 6 samurai stays winning. This is good for a insect deck. It's just like, yep, I'm just gonna have insect in my hands at all times. Arcane Barrier. Each time a face-up spellcaster monster of the field is destroyed, place 1 spell counter on this card, max 4. You can set this card and wait and one face-up spellcaster monster you control graveyard. Draw one card for each spell counter that was on this card. That seems pretty solid, honestly. You can get 4 cards. That's not bad. More than 4 cards if you have multiples of these added. Not bad. Mysterious Triangle. Destroy one monster or field with an A count. And you can special summon one level 4 alien monster from your deck. Destroy it during your... aliens. Assault Mode active is a trap card. Tribute one synchro monster, special summon one Assault Mode monster whose name, okay. This kind of just seems whatever. It's a trap card, it's kind of just whatever. Spirit Force. Is that Vegeta? Vegeta, is that you? During your opponent's turn, at damage calculation, make a battle damage focus battle 0. And you can add one warrior type Huna monster with 1500 or less defense from your graveyard in your hand. That's not bad, really. Yeah, that's Jeets. It just looks like freaking Vegeta. That is. Oh, you. Okay, that is Jeets. It literally is. It's just Vegeta. He's powering up, guys. He's becoming Vegeta. He's tripping himself and become Batman. Not Batman, anybody but Batman. Super Batman, the second lost star. Tribute one secret monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target in defense mode. But its effects are negated. Its level is reduced by 1 if your defense becomes 0. Bro, it seems bad. Like, you're only really using this for, I don't know. It just seems bad. It just seems bad. Signing Silver Force. Activate only when your opponent activates the trap card and inflicts damage. Negate the activation of that card and destroy it, and all face-up spell the trap cards your opponent controls. Ow! My Gravity Bind deck! My Gravity Bind deck, yo! You can synchro with a synchro. Oh. Okay, so it's not that bad then. My Gravity Bind deck, yo! Alright, give me a second. I need to... I'm gonna double check something real quick. Alright. Half or nothing. Is that Judge Man? Judge Man, is that you? We haven't seen you in forever. During your opponent's battle phase, except during the damage step, your opponent chooses one of these effects. Half the attack of all monsters they currently control until the end of their battle phase or end the battle phase. That's honestly pretty solid. That's not bad at all. I approve of this card. That's pretty good. And that's just a, that's a common Nightmare Archfiend. Tribute one monster, special summon 3 Nightmare Archfiend tokens. Ew. 2000. And your opponent's field in attack mode. Each time one is destroyed, it's in your opponent's field. I can't see just how good that is with the Archfiend deck, in all honesty. It is at 2000 you'll give it to your opponent. Yaki, I guess that is true. Or, you know, Dark Hole or any of that stuff. I mean, you could do this. Like, you tribute a monster on your field. Like, say your opponent summons a monster. They summon a bunch of things, right? And then they go in their battle phase. And then you activate this card. And then, you summon all of these guys in your opponent's side of the field. Yeah, there's Mirror Force, there's Heretical Tribute. There's a lot of ways to mess your opponent up. That's kinda disgusting. Because that's just flat out 2,400 damage. Up an arrow. Select one face-up monster you control. Until the end phase, it loses 500 attack, and during battle, between that attacking monster and a defense monster, Fairy Meteor Crush. Yeah. When the selected monster destroys a monster by battle sense in the graveyard, inflict damage in your opponent equal to destroy monsters. Whoa! This is like Super Fairy Meteor Crush. That's like Super Meteor Crush. But only during that turn. Ivy Shackles. Boy, I'm sure people would like to be shackled by Ivy. All face-up monsters your opponent controls become plant-type monsters during your turns only. If this face-up card you control is destroyed, is sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card, draw one card. Not sure why you want your opponent's monsters to become plants. Not sure why. Fake Explosion. Excuse me? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Activate only when the opponent's monster declares an attack. Monsters cannot be destroyed with battle. After damage calculation, you get express summon the reactor SK from your hand or graveyard. Okay. Okay. That's a little bit scary. That could be a little bit scary. Give me a second. I am gonna change the song now. Here's one of my favorite songs from the game. Oh, look! Negate the application, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, nobody cares about the Mortronic cards. Is Poison Ivy actually that way? Mortronic mix-up. I didn't think Poison Ivy was like that. If you control two more face-up Mortronic monsters, select two cards your opponent controls. Destroy one card if your opponent's choice for those two. I like this song. With Harley Quinn? Okay, that's a little bit weird, to be honest. That's a little bit weird. This song is a banger, dude. It's such a good song. Activate only when you control assault mode monster. Destroy all face-up monsters off the field. I don't have the Duelist of Roses OST on hand. Maybe I should play that next time. It's been a long time since I've heard Duelist of Roses stuff. I kind of want to play that. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of want to play that, but you know I gotta deal with you know the Forbidden Heck, which Forbidden Heck. I mean, it should be fine now. Like, all the bugs in that Forbidden Heck should be good now. Yeah, after Forbidden Memories, I'm gonna do the other Final Fantasy VII challenge run, and then I'll probably do Duelist of Roses. My other Final Fantasy Super Challenge run is going to be pain. It's going to be ultimately pain. Does it still have visible glitches even if a recent person? Assault counter. Activate only while you control an assault mode monster. Negate your activation of spell trap will affect monsters affected. Meh. So they never figured out how to fix that visible glitch, huh? Interesting. What is the glitch anyways? Psychic tuning. Select one psychic type monster in your graveyard to summon it in a hat. It's treated as a tuner monster. When this card is removed from the field, destroy it, When this card is sent to the graveyard, take damage equal to that monster. Mech! Mech! Alien and sidekicks. Mech! Supernatural regeneration. Okay, activate only during the end phase. Gain 1,000 life points for each. Meh. It inverts the cards after. When you mean inverts. When you mean invert. Trojan Gladiator Beast. Ha! Express summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your hand and your opponent's side can feel. And draw one card. Okay. So the cards upside. That's a kind of comical glitch, honestly. Wall of Thorns. When a plant type monster you control is Arch-Emperor act destroy. Oh, bro! This is just Mirror Force but for plants. This is literally Mirror Force but for plants. So you can have Mirror Force and this in the same deck. Oh, so this isn't a counter. This is just a trap card. That's dumb. The music broke when sped up. I mean, how often are you gonna speed up though? Planet Pollutant Virus. Tribute one alien monster. Destroy all basic monsters your opponent controls without a counter. Also, and your opponent's third turn after this. Okay, meh. Nobody cares. Dark Volcanus. 2800, 1400, 8 stars Dark Fairy. After one counter trap card you control. Yeah, after one counter trap card you control has been activated and has resolved. You contribute one dark monster and special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned in this way, destroy one card in the field. So, you need to activate a counter trap to special summon this guy. Or you contribute. Yeah, this guy doesn't really seem that worth it. He doesn't really seem that. Yeah, he doesn't seem that worth it. Like, oh boy, he destroys one card. So many other monsters just destroy 50,000 cards, doing easier ways of coming out. This is so specific on coming out. Prime Material Falcon. You can get him off, so I guess you can, yeah. 2200, 800, 5 stars Winged Beast win. When a event monster's event destroys a spell and trap card or field is activated, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard and negate its activation and destroy the card. Yeah, you're better off playing Monarchs. I mean, this isn't terrible, but for one tribute, I don't know. I'm not 100% certain if this is super great, in all honesty. It's not bad, but I don't know if this is super great. Bone Crusher, give me just a second again. Yeah, if you can Herbo him out, he's super good. Is Nimi also not streaming today? Give me just a second. Give me a second. Is there... Nimi? Where are you at, Nimi? Nimi is kinda just... not around. It's been like 3 days. I wonder what's going on. I hope everything's okay. I hope everything's okay. Okay, Bone Crusher. 204 stars Earth Zombie. When this card is summoned from the graveyard by the effective zombie monster, you can target one spell trap your opponent controls to destroy that target. You can end phase of earn this card when special summon destroy it. See, I'm not a big fan of, okay, you get to summon this thing within it dies at the end of the turn. I mean, the effect is okay, but like, I also don't like losing my own cards, in all honesty. I mean, it is a zombie. Zombies just, they get whatever out anyway, so maybe it's fine in a zombie deck, but like, otherwise it's like, eh. I mean, why would you use it outside of a zombie deck anyways, you know? Yeah, Alien Kid. Place 1 A counter on all monsters for summon in your opponent's side of field. And nobody cares about you. 704 stars light reptile. Meh. 202 stars Earth Dragon. Kevin Tree is who tributes summon for Dragon Monster. Okay. Once per turn during your scale 5 phase, if this card is in your graveyard, and all monsters in your graveyard are dragon, you can special summon this card in attack mode, but banish it when it leaves the field. You must control no monsters and activate it and resolve this effect. Okay, this is like Blue Eyes material and whatnot. This is kinda, this is not bad for a dragon deck, in all honesty. This is a pretty solid dragon summoner. Royal Swamp Eel. I thought it said Royal Swamp Elf. I'm like, what? 1204 stars Water Fist. If this card is used as a synchro material monster, all other synchro monsters must be fish. Okay. I mean, this is still a pretty solid fish card. 1700 that's not bad. And it's good in a water deck. It's not bad. This is solid. Oh, it's a frog. 1202 stars Water Aqua. Very bound between this attacking card and a... Okay, it does Fairy Meteor Cross. I mean, that doesn't seem very good for a 1200 attack monster, I'm gonna be honest. It seems kind of bad. Code A, Ancient Ruins. Each time a face-up alien monster is destroyed, place 1 A counter on this card. Once per turn, you can remove 2 A counters from anywhere off the field, especially summon 1 alien monster from your graveyard. Okay. And it's honestly not bad, but at the same time, you know. Oh, give me a second. Oh, maybe is gonna be doing something today. How about that? How much do I have left? Oh, we're almost done. Okay. Synchro Change. Remove from play 1 face-up synchro monster you control. Special summon one synchro monster from your extra deck whose level is the same as the removed monster. Its effect is negated. And have a lingering spell. I get some tokens, but like, meh. Yeah, I mean, this card's not bad, in all honesty. Give me just a second. Who's messaging me? Give me a second. I mean, I feel like this isn't really that great. Like, why would you want to do this? Multiply? Is that what I think it is? Bro, I remember this card. We're just now getting this card? This must have been in like a tournament pack or something earlier on. Because like, there's no way we're just now getting this card. The release history? Yeah, this is the first time this card's shown up. Wow. Really? This is the first time this card's showing up? Oh, it came out in, it was in Japan, of course. Yeah, in English. It came out in, like, 2000 in Japan. So we didn't get this until freaking 9 years later? Why? 9 years later, we get this card. But why? It's so out of date. It's so out of date. There's no reason to have this card. I guess they needed a filler or something. Something like, here, let's just throw this card in. Like, what are you gonna do with Multiply in this day and age? Nothing. Makiu, a magical mist. Target one summon skull. Or one thunder monster in your monster zone. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls with defense less than or equal to the act of that monster. You cannot conduct your battle phase to turn you activate this card. Interesting that this is for Summon Skull. That's a very interesting... Well, oh, I guess that is true. That is true, but I think there's only one star, right? Okay, one star. Yeah, there's only one star. It doesn't really seem that great in terms of usable synchro. That magical mist seems pretty good. Assault armor. Equip only a warrior type monster that is the only monster you control. It gains 300 attack. During your main phase 1, you can send this equipped monster or equipped card to the graveyard and allow the equipped monster to attack twice during each battle phase this turn. That is true, yeah. This seems... It's okay. It depends on what you have for that one monster. And, you know, if you can prevent that monster from dying. Puppet King. 2,826 stars per warrior. When your opponent adds a monster card to their hand, except by drawing, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you do, destroy it during your next turn's end phase. I mean... I just... It doesn't really seem that great. In all honesty. I mean, yeah, you get 2,800 attack warrior. But like, you know, just, Yeah, Music Blade is pretty dumb. Say, Reticulant. 2400, 2100, 7 stars, Dark Fairy. You contribute 1 event who can express summon this card from your hand. While this card's in your graveyard, each time a monster your opponent controls is removed from play, express summon 1 event token. Oh! This guy could just come out constantly. Oh! This guy seems pretty decent. I mean, you know, you have to deal with the, No, you can just, yeah, this guy's pretty decent. This guy's good. We're like, yep, I removed that monster from play, and now I special summon this guy. Scary. Very scary. And you can do this like, okay, I special summon this token, I special summon it again, I get this guy out now, he dies, oh no, I special summon him during your turn. It's pretty scary. Hepis, Goddess of Light. 2400, 1800, 5 stars, Light Fairy. When you draw a fairy monster, except during the damage step, you can reveal one of those monsters to draw a card. This card must be face up on the field to activate and resolve this effect. That's pretty good, honestly. That's pretty damn good. Just keep drawing cards. That's really good. Not bad at all. Yugioh, the supreme magical force. Oh, he costs 100 in Genesis. 2200, 800, 6 stars, Dark Fiend. You cannot summon a normal set monsters. You can only control one of these guys. Once per turn during the standby phase, the next turn after this card was destroyed by a card effect is sent to the graveyard, summon this card. And if you do, destroy all other monsters you control. So, he just comes back constantly. He just comes back constantly, is what we're saying. He's only 2200 though, so he's probably gonna die a lot. Huh. I wonder if he's actually worth running. I'm not sure if he's super great. Violet Witch. 1100, 1200 4 stars, Dark Spellcaster. If this card's destroyed without a sent to the graveyard, add 1 plant-type monster with 1500 or less defense from your deck to your hand. Okay, so it's Witch of the Black Forest, but only for plants. Okay. I mean, that's not bad if you're running a plant deck. Greed Quasar. 7 stars, Dark Fiend. This card's original attack and defense are each equal to its level times 300. This monster's level is increased by the level of so it starts at 2100 attack and defense. And then when it kills a monster, it gains a level. Oh no! Yeah, bro, dude, this guy could become real dumb. This guy could become really, really stupid. That's scary. Yeah, it is a one-turn kill card. And lastly, Armoroy. Oh no, not Roy. 2700, 2000, 8 stars, Earth Machine. If this card is tribute summoned by turn containing at least 1 Roy monster, banish all spell traps off the field. Meh! It's a Roy! Nobody cares about Roys! And that is Crimson Crisis. So next time, we will be doing Raging Battle. let's take a look at what, Yugioh 5DS. Let's take a look at what's here. Anybody that I know? Look, there's more Black Wings, more and more Tronics. I see Earthbound is happening, and Kawaki's happening. Anything else? Yeah, lots of Blackwing stuff happening here. Oh, there's more Oyamas. Oyamas are showing up again. Alright, so that is all for today. So tomorrow, I am going to be showing the extra stage for Mystic Square. And then we are going to dive into Lotus Land story. So that is all for today. Let me just go ahead and do this. What was this? This was Crimson Crisis. Crimson Crisis. So Nimi is in fact going to be streaming today. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're going with that. Nimi is doing something called Dog Wigs, which is a roguelike deck builder. She's doing that now. Devil May Cry 5 is what Callie's going to be playing at 7 p.m. Is anyone else streaming? Bay and Cecilia are going to be doing Little Nightmares 3 at 8 a.m. Bay's also going to be doing Silent Hill F at 8 p.m. tonight. Is Koyori not? Koyori should be streaming tonight. Koyori is going to be doing more Ocarina of Time at 9 p.m. I'm not really seeing anyone else at the moment. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone else at the moment. So, that is all for today. I will say until next time, everyone, whatever that may be. We'll be back this in a couple weeks. In a couple weeks, we shall be back. Why am I so low on the screen? I'm like super low on the screen. It might be because I'm a little too tiny. Hold on. Let's go up. No, up, 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 up. Okay. Okay. I am fine. Alright, so I will catch you guys next time, whatever that may be. You all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night. I only can hang out from anyone else. What are you talking about? And I will catch you all on the flip side of the coin. Take care, and have a great rest of your day and or night.